Preparing for an exam has two sides. You have the part where you actually do the actual studying, which is when you carry your book and you study, you go to the library for a long period of time, or you study in your room. And then you have this part where it has to do with your mindset, your psychological balance. Now, in as much as your actual studying actually has a large importance, it's very important for you to prepare yourself psychologically as well. So, which is why in this video I'll be talking about how you prepare yourself psychologically for any exams, so that you ace the exams and then you have the best results that you can have. Hi, my name is Pelumi. I'm a second year medical student of University of Ibadan. Okay, now let's get into the video, guys. Now, the first step for you to actually take in preparing for any exam is for you to actually have a fixed grade or fixed score at the back of your mind. What do you want to get? Oh, okay, in this particular course, in this particular subject, I want to have 99, I want to have 98, I want to have 99, I want to have 98, I want to have 80. You can even decide to even have 104 over 100. Now, the second step for you to actually take to prepare yourself is also know what you actually have to sacrifice, what you actually have to do to actually be factual with yourself. Know what you actually have to do to get that particular grade or that particular score you want to get. Have it in the back of your mind. Okay, like now you know you want to have let's say 90s in your MBA exams. You know you have to basically read for a certain amount of time. You have to let go of certain things. You have to read for long hours. So, or not necessarily long hours effectively, because I think that's very, very important to read effectively. So now you already know, okay, you have to read for 10 hours every day, so time. Those are the requirements. Those are what you need to get that particular score. Now, what you need to actually get that particular score is not just what you need to do. It also entails what you actually should not do. You know, you want to have high score in the particular exam, and then you are binge watching movies, watching Netflix for a long period of time, close like 12 hours in a day. Obviously, you know that is not possible. So that's one of the things you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your watching of movies. You have to sacrifice your so much enjoyment or certain things that you do for you to actually attain that score, because you need to divide a lot of time towards your studies. First step now is for you to actually determine the time period that you need to prepare very well. Now, preparing for any exams, like the way you prepare for common entrance is quite different from the way you prepare for is that different from the way you prepare for UTME or post-UTME, different from the way you prepare for your MBA exams, different from the way you prepare for different exams, Cambridge exams and all. Okay, will I be able to finish this particular topic or the entire courses I'll be doing within 3 months? So you fix 3 months as the time frame that you need to actually complete the entire syllabus. Now, the first step to actually prepare for your exam is you create a definite plan using the time frame that you already determined. Like now, you know, say you pigeon is about dropping. Now, you know that you are going to spend like 3 months preparing for this exam. This is the time period that you require to actually prepare for these exams. Now, you create plans within that 3 months. Let's say you are preparing for UTME or post-UTME. Now, you are going to be doing four subjects for at least for UTME. Post-UTME can vary from different universities. Now, you have four subjects you'll be preparing for. Now you have your English, you have physics, chemistry, biology. Now you know each subject there's some subjects that actually have more bulkier syllabus. So you try and find a way to actually slot in all those values, all those how I say values. You actually find a way to actually put in all those syllabus together, so that by the end of that 3 months you'll be done. Now the fifth step to actually prepare yourself psychologically is for you to write a concise statement of the score you desire to have or the grade you desire to have, and the time limits for you to prepare, what you need to actually give or you need to actually do, what you need to do or what you need to not do in order for you to actually attain it, and then the plan as well. Now, writing it down, and then placing the whole write-up close to where you sleep, so that when you wake up you see it, when you're about to sleep you see it. Is more like you're trying to tell your subconscious mind that, okay, this thing is very, very important to me. Please make sure you keep this as part of my priority. Now, when you do that, you will notice that when you do all these 5 steps, you notice that after a week, every single thing you think about all these things will be towards actually preparing very well for that exam, and then you will be able to follow the plans definitely. So that's that. Make sure you write it down. Now, let's go over the entire steps again. You have everything at the back of mind, the grades and the score you desire to have. Determine exactly what you need to do to actually get the score or the grade, and then what you need to not do, what you do not need to do, what you should avoid in order for you to actually get the score. The time period for you to actually prepare for the exam. Create a plan that will enable you to actually prepare very well within that period that you already determined. And then the fifth step, you write every single thing from step 1 to step 4. You write it down. on a paper so that you're able to see it every day once you wake up in the morning and then when you're going back at night, when you're going to sleep to bed at night. So throughout this, you're able to condition your subconscious mind to actually take priorities, like to make those your scores, your preparation a thing of importance. Now, I have a little bonus for you, which is make sure that what you make this an obsession. Now, don't make it an extreme obsession, but then make that score an obsession. Like you want it desperately. Make sure that you want it desperately, and then back it up with persistence. Because along the line, you definitely meet some challenges, some obstacles. But then once you're able to back it up with persistence, you'll be able to overcome those obstacles. Make sure that if you experience failure along the line, you don't let it draw you down and make you give up. Don't give up. Giving up is not an option. Don't give up at all. So those are the ways in which you can prepare yourself psychologically for any exams. You can use this in your daily life as well. When you're trying to achieve something, you can follow this same step as well to prepare yourself psychologically for the outcome that you want from the whole preparation. So if you like the content of this video, please kindly hit the like button, and you can share with your friends as well, so it will help them as well, and it also help me as well. See you guys in the next video.